What's up, guys? Luna Wolf Max S here. Daniel Mullins brought to my attention that this is from me getting 2 copyright strikes. If I get a third, they shut down my channel. Daniel Mullins said, react to the ARW, which is the Army Ranger Wing. It's the Irish Defense Forces. What is that? Like a space force? The Irish Defense Forces. So I'm guessing it's like a special forces wing or group of the Irish military. He said they won't copyright claim your video. And Daniel Mullins, that is pretty true. I have never had a copyright strike against me from anyone in the military, any big military, anything. It seems like they kind of, like it's a recruiting tool. They kind of want you to get them out there or whatever. Now, I don't know. This is from DF Magazine. I don't know if, is that Defense Forces Magazine? I'm not sure. I'm going to put the original video in the description down below. I'm going to put the link in the description down below. You can click on it. You can go to their page. I'm going to go ahead and like this. No, it's showing that no one has liked this, and it's comments are disabled for this video. So you can't comment on this, which is not a good thing, because that could mean that they don't want like people doing anything with this video. But I did like the video. I would say go there and comment, because I was going to make a comment, but I guess you can't. Anyways, Daniel Mullins, appreciate you requesting this. Hopefully this does not get my channel shut down. I'm hoping I can lay low. I sent 2 emails to the UFC, and I sent an email to the Australian Football League to see if they would... because I deleted the videos they said were copyright infringement. I deleted them, and I sent them emails saying, hey, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. Can y'all take the copyright strike back? But I haven't got any word yet. It's still like the Who Is Next board, even though I'm so timid of doing any kind of video. I'm going to leave Ireland up there because this is the Irish Defense Forces. But I have ran my mouth way too long. 2 minutes and 15 seconds I've run my mouth. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to say right off the bat, I don't speak that. I don't know what that is. What's the Irish language called? I can't remember what it's called, but I do know that the Irish have their own language. Even though it's kind of a, which this might not be it. I'll talk about it more after. These dudes look freaking awesome. All that's cool, like the editing with the clips and all that, and the load of the gun, but you look at the dudes. They look freaking cool. Look at them. I like the helmets. I like the balaclava or whatever you call it. I can't remember what it's called. Balaclava. Yeah, these guys got to be like, are they that? Y'all know more about it than I do. I don't know that much about the Irish Special Forces. Are these guys like the Navy SEALs of the Irish? Or like the SAS the Irish have? They look freaking cool. Looks like they're shooting the M4. This is a pretty good gun. A lot of people still hate on that frame of gun, but the M4 is a greatly updated version of the M16. These dudes look, I'm not gonna lie, they look so cool. Was that an F-150? A Ford? I think they would look even cooler if they had like their goggles were more tinted, or like what do you call it, polarized. You know what I'm saying? They look freaking BA though. I'm gonna tell you, like, I wouldn't want these dudes, you might be like, I'm not scared of them. I wouldn't want these dudes knocking on my door in the middle of the night because they were coming to get me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm laying in bed, chilling. Those dudes would just straight roll over you. What is Defense Forces Ireland? I can't remember the language, man. That the Irish speak. I know y'all know it. From what I've heard, it's kind of a dying language. Like, do they teach it in school at all? I'm not sure if they do. I don't know. I'm completely ignorant on this topic. I know that there's several cultures that have a language that it's not really... Because English is kind of nowadays the worldwide accepted language. I've been a lot of places, and they can speak a bit of English, even though it's not their primary language. They can understand you a little bit. So I mean, like, a lot of times there are cultures that their language is not spoken off of their island, and it's usually islands that this is the case. Their culture is not spoke off of that island anywhere else, so they adapt for trade and stuff like that to speak in whatever the most popular language is, which is just about always English. So what I'm saying is, like, when we go to Guam, I've never been to Ireland. I've been really close, but when we go to Guam out in the Pacific Ocean, they're Chamorrians or Chamorros. I can't remember what they're called, but they have their own language, but it's a dying language because no one outside of that island speaks that language. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I wish I could remember what the language in Ireland's called, but it's kind of a dying language because it's not spoke off the island. To me, that's kind of sad, but at the same time, I kind of understand it, because if you want to become like a respected nation, a powerful nation, you got to start trading and being friends with other nations. So you kind of got to learn their language. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not saying you got to, but I'm just saying. English is really widely spoken. French and Spanish is really widely spoken. So that's kind of what everybody learns. It's like English, French, Spanish, German. Because if you know English, French, Spanish, if you know German, you can pretty much talk anywhere. Like, you can even know, I would say, like, because Chinese is completely different than Korean, and Korean is completely different than Japanese. But if you could speak, because there's a lot of Japanese and Koreans that speak English, and they also speak French and all that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, English, Spanish, French, you can pretty much go anywhere in the world and speak like people will understand you. So it's kind of crazy. Like, were they speaking in what I'm thinking of, the Irish language, or was that something completely different? I could be way off. I'm basing part of this off of a video I saw of Conor McGregor speaking to this reporter in, God, I can't remember the language that they said it was, but he was speaking in, like, the old Irish language. But anyways, that was a cool video. It didn't really show that much of what they were capable of, but it got the point across. Like, okay, we'll come get you, whether it's by air, land, or sea. And that's kind of like the Navy SEALs in America. It's C is, I can't remember if E's for Earth. I can't remember. It's like, dadgummit, it's making me mad. Now my mind's all over the place. What does SEAL stand for in Navy SEAL? It's sea, air, and land, I think. Yes, it is sea, air, and land. So the S-E of sea, and the A of air, and the L of land. Sea, air, and land. That's kind of what, like, that video got across. We're going to come get you in the sea. We'll get you in the air. We'll get you on the land. It don't matter. If we come for you, you better be prepared. It's kind of what that video got across. But anyways, like, the dude's uniforms were freaking awesome. They look super cool. Especially at the beginning, like the helmets and all that stuff. That was awesome. Anyways, guys, I know right now I'm under some copyright strikes, but if you can request something that is not from the UFC, because they definitely got it out for me. It's not from the Australian Football League, because they got it out for me also. If you can request anything like that, I can put it up. Try and make sure, like, I know it's difficult, but try and make sure it's not copyrighted. Like, if it's a song, I'm probably not going to be able to do it without the person's consent And I'm a small channel. I got 2,000 subscribers, so they really don't care on emailing me back or anything. But I will do as many like Special Forces videos as I can. But anyways, appreciate y'all watching, guys. Check me out, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, like always, Jeremy on the streets.